Welcome back. In our last video, we covered metric categories and setting up the types in the catalog. And so if you didn't watch that video, make sure you do, because we're going to be building on that. And now we're going to be moving into the regular catalog, which has categories, all the different types of items that we would use in association with our metric packages. In our list currently, we have just subcategories, categories, maybe departments. So this list here has no discounts or items that we use with packages. We're going to move over to the metric side here, go down to packages. We will import one of these packages, for example, dog cookies. Here it says dog cookies does not exist. This means the catalog item, the section we were just looking at, does not contain dog cookies. Press OK. It will create a new item. And it assigns the type. That's going to be the type that we were looking in the previous video, which is the matching metric category. We might want to assign this to a category. These kind of categories are useful for organization if you're going to have a presentation menu for customers, and also for reporting. So you'd assign the appropriate category that you have set up for this. And we'll just put retail here. This item also gets an each feature assigned to it. And you probably need to put a price in for this item. In another video, we'll cover more complex pricing, since this is a single price per gram for this item as we see right now. Go ahead and save this.
Now we're back at the package intake. We're intaking as grams, and we're going to select grams here.
And we're going to use remaining. And then we will complete the package. In this case, we are using a barcode assigned by pointless. If you want to only have one location of inventory and you don't want to have to relabel items,
after I import this, I will then pull up the screen again. We will re-import this using the metric label as the package label here.
Here we'll complete the package. It gets removed from this list and it gets moved over to inventory. And here we happen to see this is the package that we just received.
Now we'll show the alternate method where we use the metric label rather than a generated barcode from pointless.
I've already enabled preferences and logged in and out in order that these preferences are applied. But I enabled use metric label for inventory. And now when we select to import dog cookies, again, we are prompted to create the product because I've deleted it. It creates the product in the catalog, just as the same way as before. We assign the properties that we need to assign. We'll save. Then here at the package, we will select the type of conversion like we did before. We press use remaining, and now we see that the label that we're going to be using for this package is the same as the metric label tag. And that means we don't have to print out individual labels for all of these packages and assign it to and stick them on the package. If you are using multiple locations for inventory, where you have some in the back, some in the front, or maybe you assign different amounts of inventory to each bud tender, at that level you would need to print out tags that would then reference this package rather than using the metric label itself. Okay, just like before, we'll hit complete package. In this case, when we have the metric label assigned to the item itself, it will open this item up right after, and then we can assign a color like we did before. And it opens this up right after because we're only using one inventory item for this particular package. So it's quite a bit simpler to start off using this method rather than a multi-label solution for tracking locations or bartenders, tracking your inventory that way. Okay, so now we can receive this in, and it will again be in our catalog here, and we see that it has the count of 6 like it was with the other item. If you have any questions, drop a comment below or email support@pointlesskos.com.